When you're in a relationship, arguments are bound to happen. That's natural. Two people, two different perspectives, two different ways of seeing the world. Disagreements will come. But what too many couples don't realize is this. It's not the argument that breaks the relationship. It's the way you argue. See, there's a difference between disagreeing and going to war. There's a difference between expressing frustration and tearing each other down. And let's be honest, when emotions are high, when you feel unheard or dismissed, it's easy to get reckless with your words. You throw out comments that cut deep. You say things you don't mean. Or maybe things you do mean, but had no business saying in that moment, in that tone. And sometimes, the worst part? Once the words are spoken, you can't take them back. Arguments in love are not supposed to be about outdoing your partner. It's not a competition. It's not who can yell louder or who can hurt the other more. When you start treating disagreements like battles, both of you lose. Because reckless arguing leaves scars. It chips away at trust. It plants seeds of resentment that grow roots deeper than you realize. Think about it. If this is the person you claim to love, if this is the person you share your life with, your home with, maybe even your children with, why would you treat them like an enemy in the heat of an argument? Now, I'm not saying you'll always stay calm. I'm not saying your tone will always be perfect. We're human, and love can test your patience. But if you care about the relationship, if you want it to last, you've got to learn how to fight fair. That means you listen, even when you don't agree. You pause before you speak, even when you're mad. You avoid the low blows. The things you know or do will pierce their heart, but do nothing to solve the problem. Because here's the truth. Most of the time, you're not mad about them as a person. You're mad about a situation, about how something was handled, about how you feel in that moment. Don't confuse the two. Don't make temporary anger create permanent damage. And here's another thing people don't like to admit. Sometimes the things we say in arguments are true. Maybe your partner does procrastinate. Maybe they do have flaws that get under your skin. But even truth, when delivered in the wrong tone, at the wrong time, in the wrong spirit, becomes destructive. Timing matters. Delivery matters. Love means you know when to speak the truth, gently, instead of recklessly. If love is real, it doesn't disappear just because you're frustrated. That love should still be there. Even in the middle of an argument, you can disagree and still show respect. You can feel hurt and still choose not to destroy. You can be angry and still remember, this is my partner, not my enemy. So the next time an argument starts to get heated, ask yourself, am I trying to resolve this, or am I just trying to win? Am I adding to the problem, or am I moving toward peace? Because at the end of the day, arguments aren't about proving who's right. They're about finding a way forward together. Reckless arguing that tears couples apart. Respectful disagreements. Those can actually bring you closer if you handle them with patience, with love, and with maturity. Your relationship is bigger than one argument. Don't let reckless words become the reason something beautiful falls apart. Like, share, and subscribe if you know love should still speak louder than anger.